end of the workday. It is about 2:30 and I'm really hitting a mental slump. So naturally, I feel like I should just clean my space because my space is horrendous. My room is a mess, my house is a mess. This is a task that I should probably tackle after work, but I'm gonna kind of start on the tidying right now, then go back to work, finish my workday, and then go back to cleaning. So the New Year reset is starting a little bit late, but I feel like you can reset at any point in time in your life, any time of the year, honestly. So that is kind of what we're going to do. I hope your New Year was off to a great start. I hope 2026 has been treating you well so far. I ended the year in Paris. I took some time off work and spent the holidays in Paris, and that was lovely. But yeah, that didn't really give me the time to reset and refresh and kind of set my intentions before the new year started, and so I kind of have yet to do that. And it is now like really end of January, so that is okay. When I got back from my trip, I was exhausted and I went immediately back into work. So here we are a few weeks later, but it's still January, so it's technically like still the new year. Okay, not new year vibes, but like the reset vibes, you know? So yeah, we're gonna kind of just refresh my room, my house. I already did a closet clean out, so that's great. I'm good with the clothes. I did some donations, and I did generally set up some intentions and goals for this year, which I'll show you later. But I do want to do a vision board, my typical Notion fun template Pinterest vision board. So that's kind of the agenda for today and kind of what I've been up to. Yeah. So it's 5 o'clock and I've just finished my work day. I've been doing so much writing for work lately. At the end of last year, I was primarily doing field work, so I was outside. And now it's been so nice to be inside, especially while the weather is a bit colder. Although I am in Southern California, so I can't even call this cold when what feels like basically the entire country is experiencing extreme cold weather. So I can't even say anything. But yeah, so I've been home writing, working remote. Another thing is I've been now going into the office every other Tuesday. So I go to downtown San Diego, feel the city vibes every other Tuesday, and meet with my team, and we get lunch and kind of have a more social aspect at work, which is nice. But yeah, before we get into more cleaning, dinner is already cooked and prepped and ready. So whenever I'm hungry and ready to sit down and eat, that is ready for me, which is great. But yeah, I wanted to get into the Notion prep, planning, refresh, reset, goal intentions for 2026. Yeah, you can definitely simplify that. I've actually been using Notion since I was in my master's program, so that was like the end of 2021. That is so crazy. It feels like it was yesterday, but it's been ages ago at this point. Yeah, so I use Notion for any sort of templates, to-do lists, organizing, goal setting, resolutions, and my vision board. So I'm not gonna really go over what I put into it. It's kind of similar every year with a bit more specifics or adjustments and whatnot, but I do have categories that I go by. And usually I'll have about like 1 to 5 or 5 to 10 depending on the category, lists, or I don't want to call them tasks, ew. Intentions. So like 1 to 5 or 5 to 10 intentions per category. That is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so the categories are career and professional growth, health and wellness, personal development, financial goals, faith and relationships, and then for me, travel and adventure. Because one goal that I will say is I'm trying to hit 30 countries or visit 30 countries before turning 30. I am now 26. I will be turning 27 this year, and I have so far visited 15 countries. So we're kind of a little bit short on time, because according to that, I'd have to visit like 4 different countries this year, which I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The second thing I do in that 2026 intentions tab is create a page for my vision board. So I've been doing a vision board in Notion. This will be the second year, so I haven't done that yet, but I go through Pinterest as one girl does. I love Pinterest, and I just choose out any photos that resonate with me and that I aspire to do or aspire to go to a place, or just even aesthetics, because I love aesthetics. Yes. But what I used to do in the past is have a Canva template, and it would be set as my desktop for my laptop. And I'll just, yeah, pull the pictures once again from Pinterest, organize it within a Canva desktop sort of template, and then have that as my background so that whenever I open the computer, that is the first thing I see, right? But now I don't do that. So I like having everything organized in Notion. I'm a Notion girly, what can I say? So the way that I've decided to procrastinate my cleaning even further, and go get a pedicure. But keep in mind, actually this was on my to-do list for the day, I just forgot about it. And I am in need of a pedicure. Severely in need, like nobody wants to be looking at those dogs right now. So we're going to do that, sit for a bit, relax, and then probably by that time is dinner time, clean, do what I can, you know? It's all about, oh, wow, the sunset is, oh, wow. This is beautiful. Hold on, we're gonna come to a stop and then I'll show you guys the sunset. Oh, you can't really see the sunset from here. Wow, okay. Moral of the story is do what you can, listen to your body, listen to your mind, and just know that there is another day that you can clean.
So I've just finished work for the day and I am literally going back to the nail salon because after yesterday's pedicure, it literally started chipping, just like it started peeling. I think it was just still wet. She did too many coats or the nail polish was defected. So yeah, it started peeling and I called them this morning, and so basically, yeah, rescheduled to go back in to go fix it. Later tonight, I'm joining my friend at her adult beginners ballet class. Yeah, I have just made the intention for myself to try new things this year, and an adult ballet class is one of them. I'm excited to go with a friend because, you know, kind of starting these things can be a bit daunting, starting something new, but yeah, I'm very excited.
I reluctantly, which I don't know what was going on in my head when I was thinking about not taking them, but now they're one of my favorite things in my apartment. And I have 3 massive bouquets and they came out so beautifully and I'm so proud of them. And I used to talk about it. So I moved into this apartment. I was going to get a Christmas tree. I've never really enjoyed hosting in something that I have been pursuing